Let's go out to Buddha. He is hanging out, showing us some art, I think, at this point this morning. B, you found some art up in Ogden.
Well, here's the thing. If we were planning on becoming an artist, taking art classes, painting classes, especially here at the Monarch, because they have all kinds of modules that you can be learning here, and then the quarantine hits, you're like, well, darn it, when am I ever going to start? Don't let that fire die. That's why we're hanging out with Painting with Jane. This is Jane. She's going to be our art instructor. How have you been holding up? Give us a sense of the art community here at the Monarch. How have you been holding up and dealing with the quarantine?
Well, me personally, I've been home, so I haven't been here a lot, but you know, like everybody, it's scary and, you know, can affect your mood. But one thing that I try to do to, you know, make sure that I stay a little more upbeat is I work on small art projects that are manageable, and I don't pressure myself. So, and I think that there are things that anybody can do, whether you've ever made art of any kind before or never at all.
Okay.
So I think art is very therapeutic, and
Yes.
and even if you don't have art supplies at home, you can still do art. So
Now, have you and maybe your colleagues as instructors, are you starting to move into online? Are you just dabbling in online, hopefully that this is all going to go away and eventually get back to being one-on-one with students?
yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to move to online classes. I know I had just started my in-person classes here when everything hit. And I do primarily teach online already anyway.
Okay.
I have a YouTube channel, just Painting with Jane. But yeah, so I've kind of returned my focus to that, and I'm hoping to get back to my in-person classes.
Well,
soon.
you're helping us, and together we're going to be helping people at home. There's kids, they're dying for things to do. So go find, well, you know, actually, let's ask our instructor, what should they bring for our next segment to prepare for our first lesson?
Any kind of art supplies you have, even if that's just a number 2 pencil and printer paper. I mean, you don't have to have fancy, expensive art supplies. Food coloring and flour paste, I'm sure works too.
Tell them your website and how we can get more information about what you're doing online.
So my website is paintingwithjane.com, and that will link off to all of my social media, my YouTube channel, and everything.
All right, go get your